day, everyone. Today is Motivational Monday, and in this video, you will see the NCLEX tip of the day. And we're just going to summarize it really quick. The main NCLEX tip of the day is to take the steps that you need to do to prepare. So you're going to get several tips in this video, but the number one thing that I want you to think about is as you're preparing for the NCLEX, don't tell anyone when you're going to take the exam. Alleviate yourself of some stress and anxiety that you may add to yourself if you decide to tell someone if a job is pressuring you to take the exam, coworkers, friends, family. Only let the most important people know who are not going to judge you and who are not going to put pressure on you. Let those people know. Maybe they're helping you study. Maybe it's your study partner. Maybe it is your tutor. Allow them to know, but don't tell anyone else. So that's your Monday motivational Monday tip of the day. Don't tell anyone when you're going to take the exam, but let your tutor know, let me know. And also that is going to keep you motivated so you don't feel that anxiety and pressure. All right, that is a number one tip that will help reduce your anxiety. All right, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Some key tips on passing. So if you have taken the NCLEX before, I know some students have been having trouble getting their report. So if you're not able to get your report, then it's best to just do that pre-test and look to see what was your weakness and start there. You want to start with your weaker area first, and that's what I usually do with everyone. If you um, have your report and you're able to look through it, you want to understand that report and use those outlines to study. NCLEX is a selfish exam. If you heard what she mentioned, that she didn't want to tell anybody, she, you know, things that she was doing, she was having to focus in on the questions and study on the train or wherever. So sometimes you have to do that. You have to make the most of your time and make NCLEX your priority, which may be different from school. A lot of us maybe went through school. School might have been a little easier, but you get to this test, and this is a generalized national exam. And the main thing they're trying to see is if you're going to be safe as an entry level nurse. That's all they're wanting to know. Is she safe? Because with all the news and nursing nowadays, they want to make sure we're not going to jeopardize our license by harming a patient, hurting a patient, that we do all the checks, that we recognize cues and recognize things that could be going wrong, that we know when to report something, that we know the first thing we should be doing when a patient is going bad on us. So you want to be able to understand nursing concepts, study one category at a time. That's why every week I say focus on management. This week we're going to focus on farm or whatever category you're on. Um, at the very least, and I follow other tutors, at the very least, you want to do 5 to 25 questions. You want to take 5 to 25 questions at least. I like to do 30 to 50 a day, and review the answers, review the rationales, look at your testing strategies. And that's one big part of it. You want to look at those questions, especially the ones you're missing, and say, now, how could I have strategized through that? Was it a priority question? Was it a nursing action question? And you want to understand and answer your case studies. You want to go through those as well. So those are 5 tips. Um, to be successful, it takes time. This test takes time. It's a different type of exam. It's going to be different from any exam that you have taken in life. You have to be focused. It does take hard work, and you do need a strong foundation in content, A&P, and path. Though that just helps pull everything together. But that they're wanting to see, can you critical think your way through an answer, no matter what comes up, because in real life, things that we never thought could happen may happen. Well, what do we need to do? So that's what they're testing you on. Um, you want to focus on specifics. If at anything, just look at the questions that you're doing, and when you're getting questions wrong, use it as your guide to study. Go back and look at that content. Focus on specifics. What were some key words in the question? What were some details? and what were the important information that maybe we missed, trying to answer that question. And then don't forget your testing strategies. Don't lay those testing strategies aside, because the majority of the students I have that pass, they either say, I used the strategies. I heard your voice during the exam. I had a student tell me that I heard your voice saying, use your comparable and alike. What's the nursing action? What are the 3 ways you prioritize? So you want to change the way you think, and you want to think like the NCLEX nurse, right? By the book. When you're seeing questions and they give you those rationales, what was their thinking and what was your thinking? I compare that. Oh, I thought it was this, but here they're explaining to me this is the reason why this is the answer. So you got to change your way of thinking. You got to keep an open mind and be positive. Don't be so hard on yourself if you're getting questions wrong. Utilize those incorrect questions as a way to get stronger and get better, and to know what things you need to improve on. NCLEX has its own language. It's a language that you have to understand. Certain words, certain terminology means certain things. And like she said, they'll throw in a word to see, did you catch that? Did you pay attention to that one word? That might make a difference in how you should answer that question. That is what will help you pass and answer the question correctly. You want to focus in on your process of elimination. And by eliminating, that will help you get down to the right answer. I always tell people, go with what you know, go with your gut feeling. Don't second guess yourself.